Welcome everyone. So I want to go over how this guy went from around 3,000 in monthly organic search traffic to over 10,000 in just a few weeks. I want to go over exactly what they did, how they did it. I'm going to go over their Ahrefs and how you can do it too. Okay, and in the end, I'm going to give you access to all these free courses that'll teach you how to build links, how to do SEO with AI, and how to do SEO without AI if you're a bit more conservative. Okay, so let's break it down. First things first, what is the niche? So the niche is a real estate marketing company in the US. So again, not a real estate company, but a company that does marketing for real estate businesses. So a specific niche, so a niche inside of a niche, okay? And it is the marketing niche, so a highly competitive niche, but they've again niched down, and I'm saying niche a lot, to real estate, okay? Now, what you see in this graph is the growth from their organic traffic, right? They started like properly nailing down SEO and off-page SEO in specific here in February this year, right? And as you can see, the growth was, astonishing, right? From around 3,000 in monthly search traffic to over 10,000. Now, I don't want you to just look at the traffic, because traffic numbers can be vanity metrics, right? If none of these people convert and actually buy the product, right? It's quite pointless. So you want to make sure you have quality traffic. And we'll go over that in just a second. I'll also give you proper examples on what they're doing, okay? And so here, I mentioned links. So they built 2 DR40 links per month since February. So 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 every single month. A mix of guest posts and linking search-ins. I'll go over what these are, but I want to make it clear that they did not just do linking, okay? And I say this often, right? But to succeed in SEO and to see these types of results, you got to focus on the 3 main pillars: on-page SEO, off-page SEO, and technical SEO, right? And if you just focus on this, right, you won't succeed. If you just focus on this, you won't succeed either, right? Or this, so be it, right? You need to focus on all 3, right? On-page SEO is essentially everything that happens on the site. The content you write, how you write it, the keyword research, all that stuff. Again, you get access to this course and this one. It's a 2-hour course on on-page SEO and a bunch more stuff. So if you want learn the basics and the advanced stuff, watch those courses. They're going to be linked down in the description. Then off-page essentially is link building. So how you build links, how many links you build, anchor text rotations, the power of the links, relevancy of the links, where to find links, how much to pay for links, you're paying for links, right? And this is covered here in this one right here. And finally, technical SEO, very important. Again, I give this as an example oftentimes. For example, technical is everything related with site speed, schema markup, meta tags. And let's say, for example, right, you are ranking number 1 for a bunch of keywords, right? And all your competitors are down here, right? People click your site, right? They search for something, they click your site, but it takes like 10 seconds to load. What's going to happen is that people eventually are going to click off because they don't want to wait that much time, that much longer, right? And they just click the second result. And if they do this long enough, right, eventually they're going to be going down. So it's pointless to be ranking first, right? It's pointless to nail down your on page and off page if then, for example, you don't nail down your basic technical optimizations, right? And I cover these optimizations here in these 2 courses, so feel free to watch them. Now, again, I wanted to mention this because you see this, right? And I only mentioned links here, but they did not just do links, right? They have a holistic strategy. So what was done? A holistic SEO approach, right? Proper keyword research, on-page SEO, off-page SEO, and technical SEO. Now, this is very important, right? I know it's a bit boring, but I want to cover what they did. And so looking here at the site, by the way, this is not the actual site. I'm just using them as an example because unfortunately I cannot reveal the site, but these guys are in fact a real estate marketing agency, right? And I'm going to use them as an example because they're doing basically what these guys did right here, okay? So again, what do I mean by proper keyword research, right? I mean finding money keywords, right? Because you're looking for buying intent, not necessarily traffic, right? Like I said, this number can be relevant. If all these people are searching for super top of the funnel stuff, right? So the intent of buying is not there, right? It's quite pointless, right? You can even have like a billion searches per month, but if nobody's buying, it's pointless. But what they did is what these guys did right here, which is they're ranking for high buying intent keywords. Look at this: real estate marketing agency, real estate digital marketing for real estate. So someone's searching for this, and this is what I mean by buying intent. Someone's searching for this on Google. The intent they have when they're searching is to find and potentially hire a marketing agency. Now, of course, granted, of all these people, right, some of them just might be doing some market research. Some of them might actually be other marketing agencies, right, trying to see what these guys are doing and finding competitors. But we can assume that most of them are actual businesses in real estate, businesses looking to spend money on marketing. That's why they're searching for this stuff, right? This one as well. This one is great because, again, it is marketing agency, right, for a niche specific, right, but luxury. So a sub niche. Again, very, very low searches, but we know that the people searching for this, they're putting in the extra work for searching for a luxury, right? Not just real estate marketing agency, they're doing a luxury, right? The intent here for buying is way, way higher, even though, I mean, the search volume is quote unquote low, but the intent there is way higher. So it might be better to rank for this keyword with only 150 searches a month than one with, for example, 1,000, right? Hopefully you get my point. Now, most of the keywords are ranking for a high buying intent. Now, there's some here, for example, this not necessarily high buying intent, not necessarily high buying intent, for example, not necessarily high buying intent. Again, this has 250 searches per month, right? More searches than this right here, right? And of course, they haven't put much effort into ranking for this because they know that there's not much buying intent behind this, okay? So that's very important. So what you need to do, and what I always advise, is on the very first step, it's basically what they did, right? What we did, right, was just do your keyword matrix, right? Have a list of keywords you want to rank for, right? And then do this, right? On the y-axis, you put the buying intent. On the x-axis, you put traffic. Usually, the higher the traffic, the higher the competition as well, right? Of course. Then take your list, right? Take your list of keywords. You can even use like Ahrefs to find some keywords here of your competitors and try and copy them, right? Or you can just use, for example, a tool like Journalist AI to give you access to all these keywords. So go here, blog automation, just open this up and click on keyword monitors. Just add your URL, add your country, add your language, and the AI will give you a list of keywords. You can see the search volume for all those, see much more stuff, and take it from there. If you don't want to use Ahrefs, because it's quite expensive, okay? So after that, you're just going to sprinkle those keywords in this matrix right here, and you won't target keywords here, nor here. Why? Because the buying intent here is very low, and here as well, right? You want to go for keywords in these two upper quadrants where there's high buying intent, low traffic, and high buying intent, high traffic. Again, this is not to say that you should not be necessarily creating content for the keywords right here, but if you're just getting started, right, if you want to unlock some growth, right, don't just look at the number of traffic, look at the number of high buying intent keywords you're ranking for. So the keywords where someone searching for them has the intent of buying, right? And I give this example often. I'll give it super quick right now. If you have, for example, if the business was, for example, an iPhone repair shop, right, where people came in to repair their iPhones, and here was your website, right? People come to the website, then they come to your store to repair their iPhone. You could rank the site for how to repair an iPhone, or, for example, where to repair an iPhone, or how much does it cost to repair my iPhone, right? Now, this search right here could have 10,000 searches per month, the keyword how, but some of these two could only have, like, for example, 1K. So how much and where. However, the search intent behind someone searching for where or how much is much higher than someone searching for how, because we can assume that someone searching for how most likely wants to try and do it themselves, while someone searching for where or how much, most likely, like, the intent is, okay, I want to pay someone to do this for me, right? And this same principle applies to any single niche. I suggest you do this exercise for your own niche because this applies to anything. This is a great way to explain how buying intent behind a search works, and that you don't necessarily need to go for traffic, you need to go for buying intent when choosing your keywords. And it was exactly what these guys did. Now, again, this isn't their site. I'm just using them as an example, but they're doing a great job, and we can compare these guys right here to the case study right here. Now, after that, on-page SEO, very important. Now, this is what you write, how you write it, and I'm going to give you an example right here. So this page right here, real estate marketing agency, right? This has super high buying intent keyword with almost 2,000 organic search volumes. They're ranking first, right? They're getting a ton of traffic. They're getting a ton of leads. Oh, not this one right here, sorry. They're getting a ton of leads from it, right? And if you open it up, it's a simple guide to digital marketing for real estate. Now, it's basically teaching people, if I were to be a marketing real estate agency, teaching me how to do it, right? How I should go about it, what I should do, what I should not do, some links to other blog posts of theirs, and there's down here a call to action, right, to their services. So basically, they're teaching people through the blog, right? This blog post is ranking for this keyword, and there's some others, right? This blog doesn't just rank for this just one keyword, right? It ranks for a bunch more, which I'll show right here real quick. So organic keywords, it ranks for a bunch more keywords, most of them high buying intent, digital marketing agency, real estate, digital real estate marketing, so a bunch of them, right? And what they do is basically they capture the high buying intent search volume from this keyword. They give them a blog post to read to get people to understand, okay, these guys know what they're talking about, right? And then give them a call to action here to, if they want to hire their services, do. Of course, not all the people here searching will do it, but some of them will, okay? Now, this right here is very important, right? What you write, how you write it, how you structure the text, the images you add, the titles, if you do bullets, if you don't do bullets, the links you add to other pages of yours, the links you add to external sources. For example, you might want to add internal links, but you also might want to add external links. Okay, so this, for example, links out to other external authoritative sources, linking to some platforms they can use to do marketing for their agencies. Okay, so it's not just linking to internal pages, other blog posts, also linking to external authoritative sources. Now this is important, right? Very important, because it's what you do on the page, right? That's the page that's actually ranking, right? And that's the page where you actually build links to, because of course we need to build links to. And by the way, the links we were building, the links they built, were essentially these two guest posts and each edits. Okay, a guest post is basically a link placed on a new post. So you see, right? This is my site, right? And this is a competitor site. And I'm looking at their links and have a bunch of like very powerful links coming from site A, site B, and site C. And I have 0 links. And I want to get some links. In specific, I want to get these 3 links, because the thing is, if you can get all the links your competitors have plus some more, you're just basically just going to win. Okay. So what we do is we reach out to these sites, right, and ask them, hey, listen, can you write a guest post, or can I write a guest post and post it on your site? Right, and they post a new post, right, and add a link to my site. Okay, niche edits are basically the same thing, but they place a link on an existing post. Now, if you want to learn more about what these are in specific, how they work, how you can get them built, just watch this video right here. Again, I'll leave a link. It's going to be maybe the first or second link in the description. This is a very, very, very in-depth tutorial going over exactly how these work, how to reach out to the sites, how much to pay for them, how much not to pay for them, how to acquire them. Again, very important stuff right here. Because again, you cannot succeed in SEO just with on-page. You got to do key research on-page, off-page, and of course, technical SEO. Right now, in terms of the structure right here, they followed basically a classic structure, which is homepage, money pages, and blog posts. And then the blog posts rank, right, as you saw before. They link to the money pages. Money pages are basically high CTA pages, so pages with a clear CTA. In this case, right, the services page right here, if you can get to them. If you click here, of course, the call to action, this is a service page, right? Has a clear call to action for the contacts to get them to basically buy their products. Okay. In this case, if it's an agency, for example, it's a service page. If it's a physical products, for example, a product page. And if it's, for example, a software as a service business, could be a feature page. Now, if you want to learn more about these right here, I recorded a video yesterday going over how these guys, which are basically an e-commerce store selling rings, do it. So watch it. I'll leave a link in the description for this as well. And these ones right here were basically also a physical product brand. So both these two are physical product brands. This one is for a service brand. Okay, and again, the structure is more or less the same, right? Blog posts to build out this topical authority, right? See here, all the pages right here that we can see ranking, right? So if you go to top pages, right, a lot of the pages here are blog pages, right? So these are the top pages, the pages on the site that get the most traffic, right? And these rank for a bunch of keywords, but the top keyword is real estate marketing agency, right? Let's see, marketing strategy for real estate developers, right? Creative real estate. So all this stuff makes their domain very relevant for real estate marketing agencies in Google's eyes. So basically they're using blog posts to build topical authority that essentially makes their homepage rank, makes their money pages rank, and they use the blog posts that get traffic to link to the money pages with the call to actions you saw here before, right? Now, I'm unsure if they're doing all this manually and not using AI. If you want to do it without AI, watch this. If you want to do it with AI, watch this, because right, all this stuff you see here, all this page that you saw, right, getting 1,500 clicks. Let's see here, 1,500 clicks, or a couple thousand clicks a month, right? This guide, digital marketing for real estate, all this right here, I've just used Journalist AI to create the exact same article. So this is a guide to digital marketing for real estate, right? With a couple of clicks, I created this, right? A guide to digital marketing for real estate with a table of contents, proper content strategy with in-article images, internal links, external links, tables, right? Even videos and a bunch more stuff. And if there's something I don't like, I can just open this up right here, right? Open it up. I can click edit with AI, right? And I can just see, I don't really like this. This intro is a bit too short. Let me just make it longer. I can have the AI make it longer. There we go. Now, I want to add a couple links here, so I just do add external links. Now, the AI is going to read through all this and find the best sites to link out to and add links to. And again, in just a couple of seconds, I just added a couple of external links. Now, yes, I can do all this manually, but why would I if I could just do it in just literally a couple of seconds using AI? Let's say, for example, I don't like this image. I can just go here and say, make or add a dog, right? And it won't just make the image a dog. It will read through the article, take into account the whole context of the article plus the context of the existing image and add a dog there, right? There we go. Now, let's say, for example, I want to change, because this is for real estate, I want to change the style. Make this mid-century modern. Boom, there we go. And you don't need to use AI images, right? I use them because I think they're fun, but you can use real images if you want. Boom, there we go, right? You can change all this stuff. You can even change the featured image if you'd like. Again, you can go here and you can add keywords. So let's say, for example, you're doing some SEO work and you want to add, just sprinkling more of your keywords. You can add all your keywords here. So marketing agency, or let's just do real estate, or best real estate marketing agency. Now, if I hit enter, it won't just like scramble the keyword here just like as randomly. It will add them in the best place possible, right? So this innovation is essential for the best real estate marketing agency to do. There we go, right? Now, you can even rewrite this. You can just say, write this as a pirate. I don't know why you want to do this, but you can, right? You can change the tone of voice. You can do a bunch of stuff, right? There we go. You can transform this into a list, a table. So if there's some info where you think the user experience would be better for a list, you can just click here. It will take the info from the paragraph and make a list out of it. Again, all things you can do manually, but why would you when you have this amazing technology that is AI, right? And so again, I can just post this straight to my site. I can download it if I want, or I can just click here to publish straight to my site. Now again, this is what they have here. This is what they're doing here, right? They're ranking for a bunch of keywords, and their strategy is basically ranking for all, building all these blog posts right here, right, to build out this topical authority with these blogs, right? Again, linking to money pages, which make all the site rank as a whole. Now, if you want a lot more in-depth training on this, on how to build links, again, watch these two courses. I'll leave down below in the description. Actually, this one right here. If you want in-depth training on page SEO, technical stuff, basically holistic SEO using AI, watch this one. If you're a bit more conservative, and don't want to use AI, watch this one. Though I recommend you use AI. And if you want to get these exact links right here, that basically we're literally using to rank these guys, right? There's also going to be a link in the description to get these exact links. And finally, if you want to give it a go at Journalist AI, try all this. Try the AI SEO editor that allows you to do all this stuff. Try the actual AI writer that allows you to write all this stuff. There's going to be a link in the description for this as well. And if you want a coupon code, just go to the site, click here, and ask the support guys for a coupon code. Let them know you came from this video, and they'll hook you up with a coupon code. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.